For years, most of us have assumed that if we wanted more growth, we simply needed more marketing, more campaigns, more ads, more social media, maybe a different agency. But I've become convinced that many independent practices today don't actually have a marketing problem, they have an engineering problem. And understanding that distinction changes everything. In the next few minutes, I want to explain why some practices consistently win, regardless of the agency they use or the latest marketing trend, and why the answer may not be buying more marketing, it may be building something instead. For 20 years, practices have been taught that growth comes from spending. Need more LASIK? Run ads. Need more premium cataract patients? Increase the budget. Need more aesthetic patients? Find another agency. The answer always seems to be more. More campaigns, more platforms, more vendors, more spending. But very little attention is paid to what happens after the lead appears. Marketing tactics change constantly. Google changes, Facebook changes, AI changes, agencies change, employees change, the latest secret changes. Many practices find themselves continuously rebuilding because they never built a system underneath all the activity. They're renting tactics instead of owning infrastructure. But busy does not equal effective. Posting every day doesn't guarantee growth. Running ads doesn't guarantee conversions. Hiring an agency doesn't guarantee consistency. Because the question isn't, how much marketing are we doing? The question is, what have we actually built? The practices dominating service lines are not necessarily spending more. They're building better systems. Systems that are reliable, repeatable, measurable, independent of any one platform or vendor. They're not buying leads, they've engineered opportunity management. This distinction changed how I think about practice growth. Marketing is often temporary, engineering is durable. Campaigns expire, systems compound. Ads stop working, processes continue producing. A practice with an engineered system can survive agency changes, platform changes, and even economic downturns because the underlying machine remains intact. Every inquiry is an opportunity. Every phone call, every web form, every referral, every review, every patient question. Winning practices don't simply generate opportunities, they manage them, and they do so intentionally, not accidentally. The new marketing reality isn't a collection of random tactics, it's an engineered framework, 6 components built in sequence, each one strengthening the next. And like building a house, if you skip the foundation, the rest becomes unstable. This is what fascinates me most. 2 years ago, hardly anyone was talking about this. Today, I think it may be the most important piece of digital real estate a practice owns, and most practices haven't even started building it. That foundation is what we call AI brand signal. If these ideas resonate with you, I'd encourage you to join us inside Visionary Marketing Lab. We're building a community of independent ophthalmologists and practice leaders who are trying to understand what AI means for medical practice growth and how to build systems that actually compound over time. We're not chasing the latest shiny object. We're trying to engineer practices that become harder and harder to compete against. And in the next conversation, we'll dive into the foundation itself and why AI brand signal has become the first thing I believe every practice should be building.